is a pretty historic place. Did you know this is the first incorporated city west of the Rockies?
Hence the name of my business, First City Vintage.
More historic firsts here than any other western city. First library, first gold mint, first apple tree planted, first public building, first newspaper, first whiskey still, and the first and only perpendicular street, that elevator right over there.
Well, here I am at the Oregon City Antique Fair. I'm meeting a few other vintage resellers here, some of which you may recognize from their YouTube channels. One is Andy from All Put Together, and another is Laura from Left Coast Revivals. And there's another two girls that I'm meeting here as well that are also vintage resellers. One is Heather from Restated PDX, and another is Emily of Biome Vintage. My friend Sarah from Shorty's Eclectic Vintage just found this potato set the other day. That's so funny. While thrifting at Super Thrift. Unfortunately, she was unable to shop the vintage fair with us, but met up with us later at Oregon City Antiques. This is such a cute little set. It's too bad it's missing its cups. I really like the salt and pepper shakers. I also really dig that black cat bottle. Very cool. Would be fun for Halloween. I just purchased this darling little embroidery kit for $4 from Mama May's Vintage, which is this booth right here. They have a space at Tiny Brambles, which is also where Andy from All Put Together has a space. So she definitely recognized this dealer and a lot of her things as well. Very, very nice stuff they have. Love all the brass. This booth space belongs to my friend Deb. You can see her over there in the corner with the blue jacket on. She is so sweet. She gave me a surprise that I will show you in the hall. I met her last year at this antique vintage fair, and I always make sure to shop her booth whenever I see her at any of these events, like the Great Junk Hunt and Maisie Mae's Flea Market. In one of my first videos, I missed a Hagar Lovers statue at a Goodwill, and I didn't know what it was, and I laughed at it and said it looked like the Scream face. And then I saw her with it at the vintage fair. I was like, oh my gosh, she's the one who bought it. I was so excited that she bought it, but I thought I was so laughing at myself for not knowing what it was. I fell in love with this darling little orange cat planter, so I definitely bought that from Deb. This is Heather showing me these two Laurel Birch bags that she spotted for $2 each. She wasn't doing any buying because she's saving her money for her trip to Belgium, but she was definitely doing scouting for us and doing a great job. I definitely bought those bags for $2 each. So I have a weakness for both depression glass and miniatures, so this was a really tough thing not to buy, but for $45 it wasn't that hard not to buy it, but it's so cute. This is my new friend Emily from Biome Vintage I told you about earlier. She got that great box and this very cool Pacific stoneware owl head that's supposed to stick on a post in the ground. She got a couple of really great scores. This booth space had a lot of floral paintings. I really loved that one with the black-eyed Susans right there in the bluish jar. But my favorite was this streetcar painting for $85. Just love that. As I edit this video, I realize I've looked at the same teapot just a couple weeks ago in Estacada, Oregon. I definitely have a look I like. This beautiful red transferware teapot is only $49, and I saw them on eBay and Etsy for anywhere from $145 to $170. The lowest price was about $99. After lunch, we headed to our next stop, which is Oregon City Antiques, which is where I have my vintage booth. Welcome in, everyone. This booth belongs to Tanya. She actually works at Oregon City Antiques as well, so if you go in there, you may run into her. She's got excellent taste and a great eye for good stuff. If you're in the Portland area and you're looking for some good art, there's definitely a great selection here at Oregon City Antiques. I love this little duck pair. Very cute. For $35, that's a great bargain. Here's the piece that Laura Caldwell covets. She's featured it in several of her videos. Someday I'd love to have this whole little room as my space here at Oregon City Antiques. I love the light, the windows, and it's just this cute little room. It reminds me of just its own little shop. Maybe someday. We'll see. Well, here's my space right to the left at the bottom of the stairs. You've seen me gather many of these items in my videos, perhaps. I was talking to one of the other vendors the other day, and apparently there's a film crew in town that is buying up all sorts of mid-century Christmas for a set that they're filming on. Pretty exciting. I really love this little Italian pottery vase. I'm debating on whether or not I should buy it or not. I feel like $28 is a really good price, and it is beautiful. And look, there's another one. I love this owl painting. I think I could probably paint something like that. And check out this biscuit jar for $90. Very beautiful. As you know, I love Mexican pottery as well, and I think this tabletop chimenea is so cool. And so is that 1980s sweater. Oh my gosh, that takes me back to my high school days. These are fun little mushroom cups. I thought they were the Mary mushroom, but I don't think they are. Interesting, $8 each. So here's my haul. Found this cute little owl embroidery kit from the 1970s. It hasn't been done yet, so I'm going to go ahead and complete that. That'll be fun. That was $4. I found this darling little cat planter. Thought he would look really cute at Halloween. I paid $5 for him, and he is going to sit next to my Hagar cat over here. And there's a little story about my Hagar cat. So I have a friend, Deb, who's a dealer who was at the Oregon City Antique Fair. You saw her booth earlier. And she says she's watches my videos, and she's always sad to see the poor Hagar cat without a bowl. So she gave me this as a gift. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit. It fits almost well enough. I think it works because it looks like he's tipping the bowl and trying to get to a fish. So I think it's darling. So thank you so much, Deb. I appreciate it so much. You're so kind. So he will live there for now. So cute, like a little Halloween decoration. Thanks to Heather, I got these 2 Laurel Birch bags for $2 each, and I'm selling them for $18 and $20, and they are listed in my Etsy store. I also paid $2 for this Pioneer Woman glass. I collect these. I like to drink out of these. I think they're beautiful, and they're not vintage, so I don't feel bad if they break, which I haven't broken any yet, knock on wood. Anyway, and then when we went to the Oregon City Antique Mall later, where my space is, I ended up buying this chimenea for $30, and I just think it is beautiful. And this is probably something I'm going to keep, but I just thought I would show it to you. So there you have it. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I have a coupon code on my Etsy store for 15% off vintage if you're interested in buying any of the things that I have listed on there. The code is yes please. So check it out if you want to. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, maybe you could give it a like or a thumbs up. And if you like this content, maybe you could subscribe to my channel. And if you're already subscribed, I thank you so very much. I appreciate you greatly. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.